Hi, my name is Logan Klaus. I'm a producer, singer, and songwriter from the Billboard 500 Club's private mentorship program with Adam McInnis. Thank you so much for tuning into the Music Industry Contact YouTube channel. We do hit song breakdowns, demo critiques, and have a wealth of music industry-related information for you to check out at any time. Today, we are breaking down INVU by TAEYEON. I am very excited. I've never heard this song before. As you know, we can't monetize these videos, so we would love to have you as part of our Patreon Golden Ear community. We give you exclusive early access content, including videos and polls for selecting the next song breakdowns. If you're already supporting, thank you so much. And if you'd like to join, just click the link in the description. All right, let's get into TAEYEON's INVU. All right, I am so excited. I am a bit of an aespa fan. I've never heard this song before. I don't know if I've ever heard any TAEYEON. Let's see here. Oh, I heard Weekend the other day. Someone showed me that one. That's pretty cool. I am very excited to hear. This one's 2022. I mean, I'm not trying to say that there's a little competition in my mind between whoever these girls are and who aespa is, but I'm not trying to pick sides or nothing. Just gonna be honest here. It's hard to beat Next Level, let's be honest. Ha! Anyway, if you didn't know, Adam actually was a co-producer on aespa's Next Level, and when I heard that song for the first time, it was like a whole world of music I'd never even thought was possible completely opened up, and I am very excited to check this band out. Is that what you call it, a band? This group? I think it's a group. Yeah. Anyway, enough rambling. Here we go. This is TAEYEON's INVU. Wow. So we got a compass, maybe? Oh, wow. Wow. I love this music video. Wow. Wow. Nice. Wow. Wow. This is angelic. Wow. Oh my, okay, wow. There's so much good stuff. I'm sorry for pausing it so, wow. Wow, I don't even know how to react to that. Wow. Okay, that was amazing. That was like nothing I've ever heard before. Wow. So there is so much good stuff in there. I have not heard a K-pop song structured like this before. This is like probably the first K-pop ballad I've ever heard. And so far, that was amazing. The imagery in the music video, the imagery in the songs is amazing too. I'm just totally encapsulated by how every single song in K-pop is its own universe and world. I mean, it looks like they're really playing on Greek mythology here and stuff, which is really cool, but it's fresh and it's done in an absolutely new way. I love the color scheme in the video so far. I've never seen anything like this. Let's just take this back to the start here. I don't want to get too far into the song and spoil the rest of it. Let's just break down the first half of this. That synthesizer that's got the sidechain effect on it. So if you've never heard of sidechain before, it's basically when you compress a synthesizer or a bass line or something to the kick drum or snare drum, and it gives it that wow, wow, wow feeling. So it's usually in time with the beat. A great plugin to achieve that effect is the one knob pumper, which is great. And another one, the one knob filter is a low pass filter that's just perfect. The one knob series is pretty great, but specifically to get that side chaining effect, I could recommend the one knob pumper or any kind of multiband compressor that is gonna be able to have a sidechain input. What's crazy though here, I want you to notice, is that there's no kick drum. So the kick drum is kind of invisible at this point. They're already giving you the feel of the song without giving you the kick drum. And that's pretty amazing. So, wow. Do you hear that? Wow. I love how instead of using snaps or something, they've got this kind of, I feel like I recognize that sample too. Almost, it sounds like it's from the Oliver Power Tools sample kit, and they've put a little bit of a delay filter on it, and it's just bouncing back in your ears. It gives this atmosphere. I appreciate how the emotion that they're trying to go for is this kind of euphoric and grand. This song seems spiritual to me, and they've got that intention of this kind of, maybe it's just the music video, but it seems kind of like an enlightened song, and I feel like picking sounds that match that is really important, and they're doing it. Wow. I'd also like to point out that the synthesizers don't have a lot of high end on them. They've obviously had the top end rolled off a little bit, and you'll notice that as the song kind of progresses, they're gonna roll the high end in a little bit. As frequencies get added in a song, we kind of subconsciously show the listener that it's growing. If a sound gets closer, the high end and the low end also kind of open up. So right now off the start of the song, it feels kind of distant. It feels kind of in this space that we're not really sure where we've never been. It kind of is dreamlike. But as the song is getting closer and it's building, the instruments are going to kind of get closer, and you're going to kind of be more enveloped in the dream world. And we can do that by thinning out a sound and taking out the super low and the super high, pushing it back so it feels distant. And as it gets closer, you can widen the sound, open up the frequency spectrum. You can also do that by adding in a room reverb or automating a room reverb less if you want to bring a sound in and out closer or farther away from you. But right now we're kind of floating in this dreamscape, and they're kind of dragging us in very slowly. Let's just listen to how they're adding the instruments, how they're adding the backgrounds, how the vocal melody is coming in and changing up and adding a little bit of tension. I feel like this song, when it gets to euphoria, which is where this song is inevitably going to go, there's going to be this massive, immaculate drop. Anyway, let's keep listening to the tension release created from the vocals and the vocal melody, how it's coming in and how the instruments are getting added in here. This is amazing. I'm pretty moved by this. It's a different vibe. Last time I broke down EXO's Growl, the last song I did, and that was like pure oozing this like amazing emotion. But this one, I can tell it's a lot more serious, and I'm already kind of put in a different spell I'm consciously in a different headspace than I was with that other song. Yeah.
I think I lost my mind, but it's my kind of love.
Wow. That bass line's growing. Do you hear that guitar in the background? Before we get there, I just want to point out that the contrast between each half of the verse. So I'm noticing K-pop structure's kind of been like verse 1A, verse 1B, pre-chorus, post. So for verse 1A, it was very synth, very oriented around the dreamy sort of feel, and then they start grounding you with that bass coming in, and it's really dynamic. It's really moving air in a way that you haven't really experienced before. I don't know any bass lines that feel that way. And it's moving, and it's kind of like this pulsing flow. This song sort of reminds me of the scene in Avatar where they're all under the tree and they're all moving together in a way. This is a very transcendental song, it feels like. I just want to listen to it, getting into the chorus from verse 1 to the chorus here. Nice. Change it up on the fourth time there with the vocal melody. Nice. Here comes the bass. Wow. This pre-chorus vibe here. It's changing. It's still the same chord progression, but it's moving. You notice the vocal melody got a lot more stabby. It's building. It's growing. You feel the elastic pull back. Ooh. Amazing. One amazing trick that's happened in a few of the K-pop songs that I've listened to recently. Right before the chorus hits, pull the drum out in the pre-chorus. I mean, I feel like that's kind of standard practice with a lot of pre-choruses with drums. If your pre-chorus has drums, I would highly recommend a little moment to breathe before going in. You notice, like, as you're listening, subconsciously, you're lifting up, you're taking a huge breath, and then there's that moment of like, you like look at the sky and you're like, wow, look, I can see all of these angels coming down, and then they take you into that space, like you get picked at, that's the moment where you start floating, you know? This chorus here is the moment where your feet lift off the ground and you get taken away with the group here. This is amazing. Just listen to that, how they pull the beat out. Take that deep breath. I almost want you to close your eyes, and when it hits, just let it kind of take you. Let the music breathe. Let the music tune you to its frequency, you know? Let the music take you into that chorus, and I want to experience that again for the first time. That was amazing. So here's that pre-chorus again. Ready? You're seeing it. The light is coming down. Deep breath. Ooh, here we are. Listen to that melody. Da, 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 da. Wow.
So I envy you.
Oh man. Wow. Wow. This is serene. It's like, before we get into that second part, by the way, the music video is amazing. I've never seen anything like that. It's gorgeous. There's this feeling of lush and serenity and beauty, and like, there's so much feminine energy coming from this song that it just brings you into this world that, I mean, maybe Janis Joplin might give you that feeling. Maybe like, I mean, the last time that I listened to a song and really felt anything even close to this was maybe Ariana Grande, maybe, but it's not the same feeling, you know? There's kind of, this song to me feels like a mixture of Ariana Grande and Joni Mitchell's, both sides now, but not the original version, the one with the symphony. Then she's older and you hear the age in her voice. And there's like this real intense emotion. I believe everything that they're saying here. This, wow, really puts me in a space that I have not been in a very long time listening to music. It's very refreshing. I just want to point out how the vocal melody has a bit of a power 3 in it, in that chorus. Loving da-da, da-da. And then they change it up on the third time, and they do it very differently on the fourth time there. So let's just listen to that chorus melody going up and changing it on the third time. I don't know if I explained the power of 3s yet. Warning, you can't unhear this. But basically, it's when in music they do one thing one time, do it slightly different the second, back to the same thing the first time, or change it up on the fourth. Or there's a whole nother version of it where it's the same, different on the third, and then same or different on the fourth time. So of those 3 formulas, they're kind of using the third of that. Same, different, and then way different. So that chorus, when it hits, it's a subconscious transition for us as the listener going into the next section. It keeps things interesting. If they just kept going da-da, 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 that'd be cool. But we need to breathe. We need a turnaround. We need to be able to put brackets on that 4 bars there, and they really do a great job. Here it comes.
So I envy you.
Wow. Wow. So there's 2 things I'd like to point out here. They haven't given away notes that high yet in the song. So one thing that's going to make a section like this hit harder is not having certain frequencies in the song prior to this section coming in. You notice that the bass opened up. There's a lot more high end on the bass. It's a lot crunchier. You can really hear the saw wave in the bass. You can hear the 80s synthwave, vaporwave kind of influence in that low, growly thing. It's powerful, and it's like, I would love to hear that on a subwoofer. Would be crazy. But they also are doing a whole brand new melody up at the top during this drop here that's still lush and euphoric and like serene, and it's just its own emotion, right? Even I feel like this song, I feel like this song compared to some of the other K-pop songs I've listened to, in the other K-pop songs, each section is contrasting each other in emotion. Whereas this song, the emotion is just getting more and more and more intense. It's like the drug trip is just coming on, and here we're finally at the peak, and the white rabbit, and you're throwing the toaster in the bathtub. Like, this is the Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas when the whole apartment is flooded, and he's peaking on acid, and like it gets to this moment, and it's just this very specific emotion, you know, that they're hitting so hard, and they put you in this space and you feel like you're floating. I feel like I'm in a trans-dimensional portal with a bunch of angels, and they're sucking me through this tube, and I'm like flying through space, and we get to this feeling here where it's just you're floating in this atmosphere, some wonderful white nebula, and all of these angel voices are singing, and the emotion is so grand and intense. It's like, I mean, maybe I'm blowing it out of the water a little bit, but I think it's important to kind of take the emotions as far as they'll go. And K-pop music does not hold anything back. This is really, really cool. This song is kind of moving me to a very emotional place, different than the other stuff, and I'm really feeling it right now, especially breaking it down and getting into it and trying to blow up those emotions. There's something very intense here. I mean, I wish I could understand the lyrics to really confirm, but at least as far as the production goes, and as far as the vocal melody goes, and the way that they're saying it, I almost appreciate that I don't know the lyrics, and that I get to kind of apply my own meaning to the song. It's very, yeah, this is very elegant and very beautiful. All right, let's take it into this next verse. Nice. Wow. First off, the drum beat, great. Very 80s inspired, very synthwave. It's very much like driving on a DeLorean through like some neon city, Tron lights. It's gorgeous. The transitions were amazing. Very simple, very kind of laid back. They're not trying to... They want you to listen to the vocals. The whole track is just supporting what this person has to say. I'm also crazy because there's been subtitles right here, and I kind of saw the subtitles at the start, but it didn't click to me that it was translated in English. Like, I was so pulled into the song that I had no idea what they were saying. And forget everything that I just said about not knowing what they're saying. Like, it's been here the whole time, but I've just been so drawn into the track, I haven't even been reading the lyrics. That's crazy. So I'm kind of curious what they're talking about here. I'm going to listen through this again, but what I want you to listen to is the snare fill going into the second half of this verse, and the way that the vocal melody keeps going up and gets more powerful and more real. I like how they're also featuring... I think it's the same person singing. I don't know where else the vocal tones are very similar between each of these people, and my ears are just not tuned well enough to the vocals. But let's go into the second half of this song. I'm excited. I want to hear what they have to say. Don't lean. Wow. With your one touch, watching me collapse. How do you feel about it? Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. These lyrics are immaculate. Wow. Think about that. I guess Wow. Wow. I messed up my mind. Whoa! What? Even if I push you away, I can't beat you. Even I abandon myself and lose myself more. Wow. The irony is that you shine... What the... Who wrote this? This is genius. Are you kidding me? When is the last time someone said something that real that you heard? This is so honest. I mean, maybe I'm letting the song get to me too much. I mean, I know it is my job to break the song down, but like, I'm really letting this song in, and it's putting me in a different headspace. This is intense. It's loss. It's heartache. I didn't realize that, you know. I kind of, initially for the first half of the song, I was kind of just drawn into this world of angels and beauty and like the surface level thing here, right? But as soon as I started hearing the words and getting the emotion, it's just a whole nother layer of depth underneath this track, right? They really capture the elegance of their voices and the song, but on a deeper level, what they're saying is so powerful and so emotional. It's very hard to get over that thought. I mean, I know I'm supposed to be just breaking down the production and stuff, but there is some incredible songwriting going on here. You can't just, it is impossible to write lyrics like that without digging into yourself, without being honest and really real. That is, imagine saying that to your significant other. That's pretty crazy. You got to be in a very high emotional vibration to be able to say that. Very high emotional state to be able to get that out, and that's pretty amazing. Wow. Wow. Things are really growing. You notice since the second pre-chorus, they've added in a harmony going underneath of it. It's just on another level here. Wow. This second chorus, so compared to the, wow. So this, I'm just really enjoying this. Sorry, I'm getting lost here. I'm getting lost in this music. And what I want you to question when we get to this second chorus here, and while you're listening to it, is what's different from the first one? How are they keeping your attention? How are they keeping the momentum flowing here? So I'll just play this here. Listen to this chorus here and tell me what's changing. Ooh, that snap, that snare. Things are more powerful. Here it comes. It's moving in. Wow. 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 That melody is so catchy too. You know, if I feel like the obvious thing to do with this vocal melody is have the U land on beat 1. I envy you, do 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 do. But the fact that the U is landing on beat 4 kind of gives a more disconnected feeling. I just want to point that out. I don't know if you are hearing that, but listen to the way this lands. What you're expecting is different than what you get. Envy you. And then settle in. Wow. Okay, and I guess we're going into the bridge here. So this is very much the modern ballad, and I just love it. It feels so real. It feels so believable, and that's not something that you get in music. It's very hard to achieve. I mean, aespa better watch out, because these ladies are stealing a place in my heart. This is wonderful. Okay, here we go. Wow. This is the bridge here. Keeping the drum beat in, cool. So when you leave, please make it easy. Wow. Oh. Wow. 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 Here we go. Whoa, that synth coming in. Wow. What is going on?
I envy you.
Wow. Wow. I don't even know how to react to that. Wow. Okay. Wow. 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 That was an experience. This art is next level. This, you know, I'll be honest with you, Led Zeppelin, AC/DC, Rush, Michael Jackson, Prince, Lady Gaga, Ariana Grande, they create worlds and they create universes and they give you a feeling, and it's great in their own right, and they will be remembered for the time period that they came out in as being masterful creators. But this is an experience that we are so lucky as human beings to be around to have. There has never been a time in history where somebody has captured emotion like this and said something so potent with a track that sounds this good, and I can listen to it whenever I want for free on YouTube in amazing sounding headphones, or I could go and probably have one of the most incredible live show experiences of all time watching these guys perform this song. I need to get down to see a K-pop band sometime live, because that would be a spectacle. That would be an experience. That is like, music is going beyond just song now. The music video, the costumes, the words, the feelings, the colors of this song are something that I hope one day that I can create something like this, or that I just want to listen to it again from start to finish and have the experience all over again, uninterrupted. And I'm definitely going to do that once this video is over, because this is seriously incredible. I've never heard anything like this. You're probably like, wow, Logan, you live under a rock. But, I mean, you're kind of right. But I just mean, wow. So the last thing I just want to point out here is this moment. When they take you into that drop, they are literally, it's like they've it's like they've harpooned you in the chest. And you're feeling it. And they just it's like the harpoon goes through your chest, right through the heart, arrow right through the heart. And it attaches to it like wraps around your back, and it just they pull you through this galaxy of a song. And this hurt and this feeling, like this is shedding some hardcore emotion. This is shedding some beautiful, beautiful energy. I've never experienced anything like that before. That is wonderful. That is amazing. This is art. This is art. I just want to listen to the rest of this song out. Right here. Just wow. Where are we? I'm floating through a universe right now. Wow. You think the song is ending, and then really, this synth comes in. What is going on? Wow. I'm shivers, goosebumps. Wow. Goosebumps, shivers. That was amazing. I can feel it on my body. Like, my arms are like, yeah, wow. Shivers. That was amazing. That moment right there is probably the highlight of the whole song. We gotta listen to that again. This right here. Just listen to this. There's nothing like this. Wow! Oh! Wow, okay. I'm gonna play this song on repeat for the next 2 weeks. That is crazy. That moment right there where her voice is scooping up and then the beat hits, oh my goodness. Usually I'm a lot more excited about things, but I'm just so astounded and emotionally moved by this song. I've never experienced anything like this before. And you know what? Whenever I say that, I feel like I say that so much, but it's true. Each song should be an experience that you've never had before. Each song should be an entire universe that you get to go into for 3.5 minutes. And it's like you see the walls of the dream and you're floating through this dreamscape, and all the music video is doing is helping you see it more. These music videos are masterful. I just want to say, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I would really appreciate the like and subscribe. Hopefully this video gave you some ideas. Before I give my final thoughts, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching, and I just hope that you like and subscribe if this gave you some value. If you're really looking to go deeper into this, I cannot recommend enough the producer breakdowns on the Billboard500.com. Adam breaks down Calvin Harris, Phineas, Rick Rubin, Diplo, and Pharrell, and it by far gave me the most breakthroughs I've ever heard in music, going through making an ingredients list on what these producers do, kind of using their tricks, seeing the consistencies between all of their productions and what makes their songs hits and massive songs. If you're a musician, producer, singer, or songwriter looking to grow in any way, the Billboard 500 Club is absolutely for you. I've been a part of it for about 18 months now, and I've had some of the most amazing, groundbreaking improvements of my life. It's been the quickest way of growing that I think is possible. The information is incredible, the opportunities are amazing, and the network and people that you're going to meet by joining the club are just unlike anywhere else on the internet. There's over 70 mentors who are some of the most successful in the music industry, teaching up-and-coming people just like you and me. So don't wait too long. There's a limited capacity for the club. Yeah, honestly, what this song has shown me is that emotions need to be taken to their absolute max, and the track is there to support whatever it is that you have to say. I was so blown away just by the melody and the production that I didn't even know what the lyrics were. Like, I half read the lyrics at the start, but when I really zoned into, I'm glad I didn't read the lyrics right off the bat, because if I did, I would not have been able to. This song moved me into a very emotional place. This is a different feeling than I've experienced. I am very much enjoying listening to all this K-pop music recently, and it's very mind-blowing and very eye-opening as to what the possibilities are for music in the future, and I can't imagine what it's going to sound like 10 years from now. It really makes me want to create a universe around my music. It makes me want to create an entire world that they just go into, and it's an experience. It's like a roller coaster. It's a ride at a theme park. You know, what is the theme park ride that your song is bringing you on? You know, what is it that you want to take the listener on? What journey do you want to go on? And that is something that was captured here. This was transcendental. It was enlightening. The music sounds, I could believe that it was, this song could have been about God. This song could have been about a family member. It could have been about it's very obviously about a relationship, but this emotion you can apply to so many things in life, and it's very universal. When you think about it, art is really just a reaction to something that already exists in the world. You know, we don't really create. We just react to things that have already been around. Like, you know, love is a feeling that we just put a word on. Love has always been around. Hate has always been around. It's like this feeling, this song already existed in creation before they wrote it. And to hear it like this, and to be able to be here in 2022 and listen to this song and feel this, and to have it be so potent and so real and so undeniably what it is, to a T, perfect. There's nothing wrong with this song. There's nothing. There's nothing that this song could have done better. This is objectively the best version of this song, I think. And that is unlike anything else in the world. So I mean, we're very lucky. Listening to this song was a very grounding experience and kind of gave me a new purpose as to what music is supposed to do and what the possibility of it really is. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. My name is Logan Klaus. I would love it if you followed me on Instagram and sent me a message. Send me your favorite songs. Send me stuff that you're listening to. Check out the Billboard 500 Club and Music Industry Contact on YouTube. Yeah, and just thank you again so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got some kind of value out of it. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.
Give me some of that.